the village meeting for April 14th to order. Would you please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Roll call, please.
Okay, this evening we'll be starting with trustee McClafferty.
Here.
Shaughnessy.
Here.
Snagowski.
Here.
Stapleton.
Here.
Kittredge. Here. Maher, absent.
Okay, all right. Next up, we have the consent agenda, which consists of the following. We have approval of minutes for the Committee of the Whole on March 24th, as well as the village board meeting that same night. We have the approval of disbursements for March 26th through April 14th. We have a resolution R-21-25 approving professional services agreement between H.R. Green and the Village of Lamont for the GIS utility surveying. We have a resolution R-22-25 approving the order and purchase of 2025 John Deere 544P loader and with certain specifications and equipment through Sourcewell Purchasing Cooperative. All right. We also have a resolution R-23-25 approving a professional services agreement between H.R. Green and the Village of Lamont for Archer and Derby PW Annex landscaping, material storage bins, paving, and miscellaneous site works, design and construction engineering. We have a resolution R-24-25 approving a renewal of a service provider contract with the Municipal GIS Partners Incorporated for Geographic Information System. I need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
All right, we have a motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded, I believe, by trustee McClafferty to approve the consent agenda. Do we have any questions or comments? Okay, roll call, please.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Kittredge. Yes. Maher, absent.
Okay, motion approved. All right, next up, we have the mayor's mention. And again, as everyone well knows, this is Holy Week, and which means Easter is nearly here. And we wish everyone a joyful Easter celebration and a wonderful season ahead as we are ready to welcome warmer days. So love spring. That means summer's right around the corner, but everyone, please enjoy your Easter. Also, the Forge celebrates Easter event on this Saturday, April 19th, featuring their signature egg roll and hunt for ages 6 and younger, and their nature egg scramble, along with the riddle-filled scavenger hunt, all for kids ages 7 to 14 for the scavenger hunt. There will also be a petting zoo with over 20 animals and photos with the Easter bunny, so please check that out. Times are filling up fast, so visit the events page at forgeparks.com to register for a time, and be sure to check out all their upcoming events and activities as they enter the warmer weather season, as we just talked about. Also, get your items ready to sell for the Lamont Community Garage Sale taking place on April 25th through Sunday, April 27th. The deadline to register is Monday, April 21st through the Lamont Park District with a $10 fee that includes your address in the promotional listing. Please visit lamontparkdistrict.org to take care of some early spring cleaning. Also, our state senator, great guy John Kern and Representative Nicole Laha are hosting a recycling event, which takes place on May 23rd, Saturday, Saturday, May 3rd, from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Again, this is at the Bambrick Park, located at 1330 Smith Road in Lamont. This is always very well attended. And trust me, there will be hundreds of cars in line, so get there early or maybe stop by a little late, but there is a mad rush at the beginning. Please visit the events page at either of their websites for more information or at replaha.com or senatorcurran.com. Next up, the always anticipated Market on Canal, hosted by Mabel's Market, will be held on Sunday, May 4th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in downtown Lamont. There will be over 50 of the best handmade and vintage vendors, delicious food, live music, and much more. Please get your ticket for the $5 entry fee for 12 and up, and find more information at mabelsmarket.com. Also coming up, the Quarryman Challenge takes place this Saturday, Saturday, May 10th. There will be time to register and to volunteer. Again, that's the week after the Derby. So May 10th, Saturday, please visit quarrymanchallenge.com for all the information. Also on Saturday, May 10th, the Lamont Garden Club hosts their annual Plants on the Parade plant sale from 9 a.m. to noon at the Lamont Park District North parking lot. This is a great opportunity to pick up a Mother's Day gift. There will be perennials, there will be vegetables, homegrown seedlings, garden-inspired crafts, and much more. Please visit the Lamont Garden Club Facebook page for more information. Also, this is your reminder to please sign up for our urgent and emergency notification system, Lamont Alerts, powered by Everbridge. If there's ever an incident in Lamont, which we need to notify residents quickly, this is it, and especially to provide any type of instructions. So Lamont Alerts is how this information would reach you. We can't stress enough how important this is for our residents to sign up to receive these alerts. We also must be prepared for any type of emergency, so please check this out. Visit lamontil.us/Lamont Alerts. If you do not have access to a computer or mobile device and you want to receive alerts on your home telephone, please call our administration department at 630-257-1590, and the staff will get you entered into Lamont Alerts. And lastly, as always, please visit our village website, event calendar for event listings at lamontil.us, and the event calendar at lamontdowntown.com. That includes many events and happenings at all of our businesses and everything around town. So please check that out. So that is the lengthy mayor's mention. Next up, Charlene, we have the clerk's report.
Okay, thank you. The first item I have this evening is an ordinance, and it would be O-12-25. And this is approving contract with Waste Management of Illinois Incorporated for refuse, recyclables, and landscape waste with the Village of Lamont.
Okay, we need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee McClafferty. Any update on this?
Yeah, I can take it, Mr. Mayor. Thank you. The village's agreement for garbage, landscape waste, and special waste and recycling for village households is set to expire at the end of this month. After an area review, the village's existing vendor, Waste Management, has offered and would be able to negotiate a new successor contract for a 5-year agreement with 3 option years to continue our engagement. The topic was discussed at the December Committee of the Whole, also in February and at previous meetings. To recap, the services would remain the same, and we're very happy to announce that there would be a rate reduction for the residents and for the same level of services, including a take-all program for refuse, recycling, including the e-waste, and also landscaping services that I know Ralph could also attest to. Very few complaints we've received throughout the year, and it's a service that, it's a responsibility that we have to ensure it gets properly picked up weekly basis for Lamont. But, just to reiterate, we are going to have a cost reduction for our residents. We're able to keep the most generous senior discount in the area, and just talking to some of my colleagues in the area, just one of the lowest rates in the area for the level of services. It continues to be a take-all program. It's going to continue to be billed directly by Waste Management, which is a big plus for staff. And again, very few complaints and very robust program for residents. And, the cost reduction, you'll see that in the residents' bill Probably they're already in the system. If it gets approved tonight, you'll see that the next few days for a May 1 billing cycle. So thank you to Waste
Awesome.
Management for the partnership. Thank you.
Yeah, no, and, especially in this era of high inflation, for us to actually have a rate reduction is phenomenal. And again, as George reiterated, Waste Management does an excellent job. We have a lot of, alleys and changes in elevation that is very difficult to get to. They do a very solid job at making that happen. Even with our downtown, they're working with us on, again, a lot of our downtown vendors, they have the right to choose, but Waste Management, again, we're looking forward to continuing that relationship. So
Mr.
good
Mayor,
stuff. Yes, sir.
I think it's worth pointing out also, because it's one of those things that flies under the radar, but it also includes at your door, special waste. I only bring it up because I know I've used it myself, and they're very good at that. You just call them, they bring out the package, you put it outside to come and pick it up. And I think a lot of people just aren't aware that we offer that service to them, so we should highlight that too.
Yeah, and then they've upgraded their website, and we'll have that included on our website as well. But we included that, added that into our program about mid-contract, but that's all part of the contract as well. All recycling, landscaping is part of a take-all program. But yeah, if you have additional recycling in your basement, in your garage,
They'll
then
take
it includes
electronics,
oils,
as long as you call 'em
electronics.
ahead of time.
All you have to do is call ahead of time, and they'll schedule a pickup, and we'll have that information available on our website. But thank you.
All right, good to hear. Sticks with the theme of spring cleaning tonight, so good job. All right. Any other questions, comments? All right, go ahead, roll call, please.
Okay, McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Stragowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Kittredge? Yes. Maher absent.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item I have is a resolution, and this would be R-25-25. And this is approving an award of a contract for the 2025 MFT resurfacing project.
Okay, need a motion, please.
moved.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Kittredge. Ralph, you want to take this one, please?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is our road resurfacing program for 2025, which will include Pfeiffer Avenue, Division Street, Hickory Street, Weimer Avenue, Kip Place, and portions of Stevens Street. There were 9 bids, which is really good for us. It got out early, so that's why we got so many bids. The engineer's estimate was $126,000 over the low bid, so it's PT Farrell was $793,911.23. So staff recommendation is to award the contract to PT Farrell for that amount of money.
Thanks, Ralph. Any other questions or comments?
Yeah, I guess I do have
Yes.
just one. Ralph, when we get the engineer's estimate, are we getting that in time? Is that our budget? You understand what I'm saying?
Is that our budget?
Yeah,
No.
when we do our budgeting, do we have it early enough from the engineer's estimate? Is that what we're using for our budget? So when
No.
Farrell comes in $123,000 below estimate, does that benefit us in the budget, is what I'm asking?
No, so we budgeted more than $1 million for this year. So the engineer's estimate, when we figured it all out, came out to, $919,000.
So they were under even our budget, the engineer
yes.
was, and then
Yes.
Farrell came in even under that.
Under
So
that, so it's a
That's
great,
the point I wanted to make.
yes. Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Awesome. All right, okay, roll call, please.
McClafferty? Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Kittredge? Yes. Maher absent.
Okay, motion approved.
Okay. The next item I have is also a resolution. This would be R-26-25. And this is approving an agreement with Tesca Associates Incorporated for professional and technical assistance.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So move. Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Stapleton, seconded by trustee Shaughnessy. Any further updates on this with Tesca? Jason,
Take
go
that,
ahead.
Mayor. Yeah, so, this contract is to look into a special service area, which would provide dedicated funding for downtown Lamont. You all know how much people love visiting. We get 1 million visits a year, and we want to keep growing that and provide more services, and this is a way to explore that. It's a 6-month engagement with TESCA that includes a downtown inventory, surveys, outreach, and then plenty of public meetings, so people have an opportunity to get involved.
Awesome. And to follow up on that, Jason, I can't tell you how many people, we've been asking about the Centennial Building. I mean, it's like people are seeing, now it's Century, 21, now it's, hey, what's going, I know it's unincorporated, but kitty corner of the Target Plaza over there. And so, yeah, I think, and George, we talked about a little bit as well, I think, just working so that, we all kind of understand what's going on, because a lot of times, things move fast. And so I think something like this is going to be awesome. And that way, all of us have answers as well when people are like, hey, what's going on? And it's like, go ahead, it's good stuff. So thank you, Jason. All right. Roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy? Yes. Sadowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Kittredge? Yes. Maher absent.
Okay, motion approved.
That's all I have.
Thank
this
you,
evening.
Charlene. All right. Next up, Village Attorney Report.
I don't have anything this evening, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, George, Administrator Report.
No report today, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. All right. Any board reports? Staff reports?
Mayor, did anybody, do we talk at any of the meetings about the upgrades on Stephen and Lamont? The railroad? So, if you notice the upgrades that we put at Stephen and Lamont Streets, just north of Maine, over the railroad tracks, we want to thank CNN for partnering with us. We were able to stripe that area and put delineators up. The goal is to prevent cars from turning on those tracks that we've had a frequency of in the past. So we believe this is the first step in the safety upgrades, but I think it's going to be a significant one if you go down there and take a look. And we have some additional things that we're planning and applying for grants for as well to improve the safety at those two railroad crossings down the line.
Yep. Thanks, Chief. And I hope, we always, have to balance, what this, our historical town, what it looks like, but we obviously have to keep it safe. This has been an ongoing issue, and I think, there's never a perfect way of doing it, but I think I've been hearing decent feedback, people appreciating that it's not too, obnoxious. It doesn't take away from the charm of it, but I've been hearing good things. I know, the reflectors are doing a good job at night, and hopefully no one runs them down too, in the very near future. But I think it turned out pretty solid. At least that's the feedback I've been getting.
Well, it just took so long because of the weather, actually. We approved that contract back, I think it was December, but November, they needed some weather above 40 or 50 degrees to install the striping and make sure that it sticks and it's warranted. But we approved that contract. That is, like you mentioned, Chief, that's more of a phase one, and we're working on some decorative right-of-way fencing in portions because, some of our events, as we all know, they get really crowded. And so, again, trying to balance the obnoxiousness of fencing. But so that's going to be next phase. And then longer term, the quad gates, and then, still trying to work on McGuire Boyer, but that's even further out once we get the federal government to calm down a little bit on helping us out with some FRA funding, right, Chief? But this is going to be 5 or 6 different stages of railroad improvements, but it's good to get some momentum and some project behind us.
And a lot of this, like we said, has been in the works for multiple years. And, it's very surprising, residents are like, hey, why don't we, put some safety measures up on the railroad track? Well, we don't own the railroad track, and CNN owns the railroad track, and, they're more powerful than the federal government, and it's very difficult to just, work with them. But, it's been a while, and definitely much-needed improvements. So, again, like you said, we have other projects in place. We've been talking about this multi-year, from quad gates, you name it. So again, good first step.
I did
Go
have
ahead,
one other item. You asked for a board report. I just want to make sure we acknowledge Darshana and her group on another accounting award in budgeting. I think it's like the 15th year in a row that we've received that award. This is for, I lost my train of thought. It's for for showing everything within our budget, and they do a great job of doing that. If anybody ever has any questions on it, you can contact the village and ask them. But it's another award that accounting department has received, so.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Rick. Okay. All right. All right, we good? Okay, any new business, unfinished business?
There's one thing, Mayor, I think I was
Yes.
talking to Jason about, the new building codes that we adopted, some of them need a little bit of tweaking, I think, and maybe the next COW meeting, maybe we can discuss it. That's,
Sounds good. Awesome. Anyone else? All right. Well, next up, audience participation. George, you want to handle that?
Yeah, now's the time. If anybody has any comments for the board, you can come up to the podium. Yep, go ahead. You'll have 3 minutes, so try not to cut you off this time. So.
Good evening. Dan Tholatowski, 461 Wheeler Drive. First off, congratulations to our recently elected mayor and clerk and our trustees. Congratulations to all of you
Thanks,
folks, and appreciate that. Just want to let you know that we continue to look forward from the Pleasant View, gee, boy, that was a slip, Lamont Fire Protection District. We look forward to a continuing partnership with the village and the trustees going forward. We've had a great relationship thus far, and we're going to continue that. Exciting times ahead for all of us, and at any point in time you need to get a hold of any of us, please feel free to do so. So we appreciate that support. And exciting times here tonight. Waste Management, great contract, great company. Used all the services in the past. Happy that they're going to continue to be our waste provider for the village. Also exciting to know that stopped at the new Family Dollar Tree on 127th Street by the police department, and very nice facility there. Very excited about that. Always excited about the gas and wash. That was one of the best moves we could have made in the village, and I'm appreciative of that. Used that many times already, and thank you for that. And lastly, I want to say Lamont Unlocked, wonderful. That's a great marketing tool. Jason, you did a wonderful job with that. Continued success on it. For those that haven't watched all the episodes, it's phenomenal. It's a great marketing tool, very positive and a good educational tool. You learn a lot about it. And again, great effort on that, and I see Ralph and the chief here, good jobs with your departments as well. We appreciate all you're doing for us. And that takes a village, and we've got a great village. I'm happy to be a resident for over 30 years here. Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Thanks, Dan. No, we appreciate that. And Dan, definitely, a normal resident, they have no idea that, the village is a different, taxing body from the fire department, from the pool, you could go down the road, like from Park District to library to the schools. And I know all of our taxing bodies, the township, everyone, we get along, we collaborate. I know there's some major projects coming up with the fire department and the district. And I know as a village board, we're looking really forward to collaborating as well and assisting as well, because, a line item on your tax bill, we're all paying it. So it doesn't matter if it's under fire, village, you name it. It's something that, especially with, 2 brand-new sites, 2 rehab sites, I think we have to work together on that, and looking forward to, making it as the best and economical thing for every taxpayer. So, again, looking forward to that. All right. Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Jerry, anything? No. All right, that's it for
Okay.
audience participation.
no executive session, so, yeah, we're gonna need a, motion, to adjourn for night. Before we do that, again, want to wish everyone a great Holy Week, Happy Easter, and, looking forward to, some warm weather in the summer coming up. So again, thanks, everyone. Have a great week, and, enjoy your Easter. Okay, so we need a motion.
So moved. Motion to adjourn.
Okay.
moved.
Motion, trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee McClafferty, to adjourn. Go ahead, Charlene, take roll call on that, please.
Lafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Kittredge? Yes. Mockery absent.
Awesome. All right, thank you. We are officially adjourned at
Warm weather with a lot less
6:56.
wind. It's affecting my